Alright, what is going on, everybody? Vitaly Dubin is here, founder and creator of Bitcoin's Pulse Club system. We're about to get started broadcasting live both on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. Super excited for today's daily crypto show. Let's kick the week. Let's get it started. It's going to be an incredible week and months for all cryptocurrencies. So I'm super excited to have you guys here. So let's get started. What is going on? Vitaly Dubin is here, founder and creator of Bitcoin's Pulse Club system, where we're helping people become crypto millionaires. And this is today's In Crypto show, where we are covering the latest and hottest news, what is happening in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. And always, there's a lot of cool things going on. As usual, every single day, the crypto market never sleeps. It's been an amazing months for all cryptocurrency. We call it the altcoin boom right now. So let's get started with seeing what is happening in the coin market cap. So what we are seeing right now is Bitcoin trading at $8,934, which is 2.32% change for the last 24 hours. We see all of the major cryptocurrencies are in the green, right? Ethereum is up 5%, Ripple is up 5.5%. Bitcoin Cash is on the rise at 10%, pretty much. It's pretty awesome to see. EOS at 10%, IOTA 12%, and we have some cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin Private, which is a hard fork for Bitcoin, one of the many that has been rising pretty well lately for 36%. So that's pretty exciting to see. Here's another fork, Bitcoin Diamond at 18%, right? There are some cryptocurrencies that has been doing even more than that, 85%, 49%. Congratulations for you guys that are trading cryptocurrencies. So we have the overall market size at $392 billion, and another 6 coins has been added to the list of all cryptocurrencies, now topping 1,584 cryptocurrencies overall. So we are on the rise and getting back into the game, and the rallying is happening right now. So what is on the news? You know, the Bitcoin price has been changed by 34% since April the 1st, but we've been seeing the rise of other cryptocurrencies, and the top 25 performed very well on the market capitalization. As you can see, the price for the rise for the currency since April the 1st has been over 140% for Populous, and EOS over 100%, and Bitcoin is fourth since the last. So it's not been even getting the highest gain since the 1st of April this month. So we are definitely in the altcoin boom right now, and clearly we are heading into a very bright future here with cryptocurrencies. So it's really amazing to see. We finally broke down with the Bitcoin, the descending trend line right here, right? So we are going into the rally, possibly into the $10,000 to $11,000 in the short term, and by mid-year we can be looking at Bitcoin at $20,000 trading for Bitcoin, and by the end of the year, $25,000 for Bitcoin. That's really exciting. You know, Tom Lee, the Fundstrat, who has been predicting Bitcoin for quite some time, head of research, postulated that Bitcoin will be under pressure due to tax loss selling. But you know, it's not been really a big influence over the Bitcoin price, as only fewer than 100 people report cryptocurrency gain out of the people who filed for tax. So you know, he thought that will be a major influencer on the Bitcoin price, because people will be selling their Bitcoin to pay off the taxes, which may not be the biggest contributor for that, for the price of can be other forces. But Tom Lee is seeing definitely Bitcoin to $20,000 on December, just like we reached December the last year. So by mid-year, $20,000, and overall to $25,000 by the end of the year. So what else is going on? The next cryptocurrencies to watch beyond Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is an awesome cryptocurrency. It's not the only one, and we see different other cryptocurrencies has distinctive advantages that are springing up all the time. Here are a couple of those. Ether, for example, as you know, has been used for smart contracts, and a lot of countries adopt it, and companies adapt this smart contracts methodology for a new way for doing business on the blockchain. So I don't see Ether going anywhere soon. To it's going to continue developing and growing. A lot of the coins are based on the Ether platform. So Ether is an awesome coin. Ethereum blockchain. See, peer coins is an eco-friendly one because, as you know, the mining is very consuming on the electricity, right? And environmentally conscious people, they're thinking like Iceland's Bitcoin miners could use more energy this year than all the country's private households combined, you know? So it's not true for peer coins, but it struggled to stake out a large market share. It's only ranks at 159. We also see Ripple. Ripple can be used in all of this, replace all the SWIFT system that we have been used to in the international financial institutions for transfers. So according to Californian developer, Ripple can handle 1,500 transactions per second. So that's a big deal. And the Spanish bank and the Swiss UBS already making use of Ripple. So it may very well replace the international system of transfer. There is also IOTA, which thanks to the Internet of Things, household appliances and industrial machines are increasingly self-sufficient. Okay, so IOTA as a cryptocurrency specializing in small transactions and transfers are free. So IOTA comes very handy and tense among the cyber coins. So definitely a big thumbs up for IOTA. Dash is still holding up despite a lot of the criticism. It's still holding up there, and you also see Cardano as a rising star. China, Japan, South Korea are really bullish on Cardano, using Cardano in a lot of cases. So there is alternatives to Bitcoin, definitely. We're seeing countries like Lithuania, they're creating limited liability companies on the blockchain. What it really means is they're attracting, as the fintech company, they're attracting companies that can now register into, they can operate as a company based on blockchain remotely, okay? And they're really leading the way for this, as people can abroad, not even living in Lithuania, set up register a company in Lithuania and operate a blockchain technology out of that. So also the public services will slowly be and gradually but surely will move into the blockchain solution, as the world is moving towards a paper and bureaucracy free future. Jurisdictions that adapt to increasing demand for instant solutions will win in the long run. So we already see countries like Estonia, which offer more than 4,000 public services through the government online portal. So that's the future. We are going to see the public services being all run on the blockchain infrastructure. Another big company, a big country that supports Bitcoin and ICOs is Belarus, and they have been dubbing it as the Belarus-style Silicon Valley, because they're creating, this HTP, Belarusian version of Silicon Valley. So they're very friendly when it comes to Bitcoin cryptocurrency, and they were one of the first countries that legislate and accept everything that has to do with Bitcoin cryptocurrencies and ICO, and they are doing it in a tax-free way. Okay, so if you read this article right here, they give a green light the president gives a green light to cryptocurrencies, and they are allowing people to hold the tokens, transfer the tokens, and basically in a tax-free environment. As you can see right here, natural persons are entitled to possess tokens and have regard to a specific feature established by this decree, this law, to perform the operation of mining, storing of tokens in virtual wallets, exchange for others, acquisition, etc., etc. So definitely they are the first country to legislate the smart contracts. A lot of people are fleeing to Belarus, you know, to start up ICO related projects. And it's very, very good to see that other countries, as you can in the coin map, there are businesses like small cafes and small shops that accept Bitcoin cryptocurrencies. So it's really, really exciting to see more and more countries that widely accept cryptocurrency. Now, when you look at Bitcoin and compare it to gold, the demand for Bitcoin is constantly rising and way more than gold, you know, and those companies that operate in the coin, the gold brokers, right, that are selling gold, they've been seeing decreasing demand, and the demand is shifting to cryptocurrencies. You know, he told that 20% of his business was now crypto, and people are moving into the Bitcoin cryptocurrency space. Now, gold has been for a very long time a place for investors to hold their money for the long term, and regardless of what is happening with the financial systems. And some people say Bitcoin cryptocurrency is still a young industry compared to the history of gold and all of that. And you know, he doesn't see it as a zero-sum game where all the people that hold gold will hold Bitcoin cryptocurrency. So gold will continue to be another asset class which you can hold, and the supply for gold is limited as well as the supply as Bitcoin. But overall, the shift of people and the demand from gold, people who buy gold, to people who buy Bitcoin is getting more and more substantial. Okay, Bitcoin mining can be a money loser below $8,600. So what it means is the more the price of Bitcoin is up, the more profitable it is for miners to receive the mining profits. Okay, and the higher the price, the better it is for miners. So at $8,500, some report, like what they're basically saying is that it can take 2 years at the current rate of 8,500 for a lot of the miners to be, you know, break even and then profitable. So what they expect is, the investment bank expect companies that sell specialized mining chips to break even over 2 years if Bitcoin trades near $5,000. Well, it's not trading near $5,000 right now. It's way more than that is trading right now. Mining is still profitable, and that's why, you know, especially from last year, that we've seen this rise of 600% gain of the most recent 12 months. You know, even with the fall from $20,000 in December, we still see like a lot of companies, they flooded into Bitcoin mining from last year, and I'm just seeing it continually to increase, the demand for mining, and not going anywhere. And Bitcoin is going to be up than $8,600, as we found the low of 6,500. It's not going to go lower than that, and we're on the rise right now to $15,000 and $20,000 and $25,000 per Bitcoin. So it's definitely going to be profitable for miners. What else is in the news? Of course, the New York Fed chief nominee says Bitcoin can't replace dollar because it's volatile, and you cannot, like, you know when somebody that you pay for an item and you pay with Bitcoin, at one point it will be more or less because it is volatile. So he says that there is a place for paper money, but a lot of the critics and proponents alike debate over the status of cryptocurrencies and how to regulate it. And they say there are companies and projects that seek to keep a price of cryptocurrency at a certain level, like a dollar, right, and have it all not fluctuate, and they attract some capital for that as well. But the world, and hear me out on this, the world ultimately will have a single currency. The internet will have a single currency, and I personally believe that it will be Bitcoin. Dorsey told the Times of London in March, and I believe so too, Dorsey. I believe Bitcoin will be the internet single currency. So that's very, very exciting. And we have Bitcoin of America opening new Bitcoin teller machines in 5 major US cities. So if you're living in US, this market of Bitcoin ATM machines is developing very rapidly. We see it in Cleveland, Los Angeles, New Orleans, Philadelphia, and Washington, D.C. New machines are being added all the time, designed to allow regular people to buy and sell digital currencies like Bitcoin without the need for an intermediary. We have right now 32 Bitcoin ATM machines with the Bitcoin of America. So there are companies like Bitcoin of America that put those machines for people to avoid, the banking systems to buy and sell Bitcoin and other currencies. They just use the machines to buy and sell Bitcoin. It's easy, it's convenient for the end user, and they can use cash, right, or the Bitcoin wallet app on their phone to buy Bitcoin without a bank account or a credit card. So it is convenient. For the convenience, there's also a price. So there's typically more expensive on the fees for the Bitcoin teller machines, but it's really awesome to see how it all grows, the amount of machines that we are seeing operating in the world. So those are the major news for today. Today in Crypto Show, we are seeing the global rise in the amount of money that flooding the cryptocurrency market. We are very, very fast moving into the $1 trillion market capitalization, and then I see $5 to $10 trillion overall market capitalization for cryptocurrency. So very, very exciting time. Definitely get into the cryptocurrencies, and trading cryptocurrencies, very, very profitable way to grow your crypto portfolio. And we teach all of that in Bitcoin's Walls Club system. If you're seeing this on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. We are coming this every single day, and make sure that you're part of Bitcoin's Walls Club and what we are doing, because we'll teach you everything you need to know to be successful with cryptocurrencies, to grow your wealth with cryptocurrencies in multiple ways. So really, really exciting times, and I'll see you guys on the next live and Crypto Daily Show tomorrow. Happy trading, everybody.